You got yourself one of these and you want to write really neatly like all those other iPad reviews and how to write neatly YouTube videos, but you can't. Let me tell you something. You're going to have to practice and practice and practice and practice a lot more to get to that video. So ever since I bought my iPad Air, I always practiced writing neatly on my iPad. It was something I did every time I had any kind of spare time anywhere. Didn't matter if it was at a coffee shop, right here on my desk, in the living room when my kids were going to bed. Didn't matter. I would always be practicing my handwriting on the iPad. It took me about a week and a half before I kind of realized what I really needed to do. Now, some people give tips on the pen thickness or the paper itself, the size of the paper, the size of the grid that you're writing on, and all that kind of stuff. But I figured out you just gotta practice. Once you start really practicing and drill training that handwriting practice stuff on your iPad, you're gonna get a grasp of what thickness looks better for your specific writing and what type of paper works for you. For some people, lined paper works. For some people, grid paper works. For some people, dotted paper works. You're gonna have to find which one works for you. In order to do that, you're gonna have to practice a lot more than you already have. Trust me. So I have 2 tips on writing neatly. Actually 3. The first one is that you just gotta practice and drill train. That's it. Literally. The second tip is to bring in a paper with a transparent background and only lines into the page that you are going to write to. Write whatever it is that you need to write and then delete that picture with the transparent background. If you want a copy of this transparent background and a couple of my templates that are free, click the link below in the description box. Another way of doing it is using the highlighter tool. So what you do is drag and hold with the highlighter to create straight lines that are going to be guides for your writing. And then in the eraser tool, click the small button that has erase highlighter only and then get rid of your highlighter lines after you've finished writing. This trick really helped me through the beginning of my writing practice phase, if I should call it. If you want to practice your writing on the iPad, doesn't matter if it's English or Korean, there's a lot of templates and downloads of worksheets that you can find online. You can search on the Big N, you can search on Google, you can search anywhere for templates. Just download them, import them into your GoodNotes, and just practice, practice, practice. No matter what other people say, and no matter what tips you look at, no matter what videos you look at, the best way to get your writing to look good and your notes to look neat on iPad is to practice over and over and over again, literally until your hand cramps up. So if you have an iPad like me and you utilize it as much as I do, then make sure you practice writing on it. Hope that helped. Always with love. Bye.